Hello everyone, welcome to From the Star Wars Home Video Library. I'm your host Nathan P. Butler, and this time we finish out a trilogy, something that I suspected might exist out there, but that I didn't know existed until John Fisher of the Star Wars Home Video community pointed it out to me on Facebook after I posted a video about some recent releases in this particular product line. But don't get your hopes up here, don't get excited, we are finishing a trilogy, but it's another of these home video adjacent items rather than a home video item itself. It's another of these items that is trying to promote something and sell something by using nostalgia for home video by putting that something into a VHS style box. And when I say finishing out a trilogy, you've been following the series recently, you probably could guess what this is because we've seen The Mandalorian, kind of giving it away back here, and we've seen Return of the Jedi and The Empire Strikes Back in this form, but not A New Hope. Until now. Yes, that's right, we're back with more of the Crazy Boxer briefs in Star Wars VHS packaging. Again, we had socks and all kinds of stuff, we've had t-shirts, and yes, we now have boxers. So in the past, aside from looking at that one for The Mandalorian, we did see episodes 5 and 6. We saw The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi both get that Crazy Boxer treatment, but had not seen A New Hope. Thanks to John finding this on eBay and pointing me to it, I do now have that in my collection as well. And oddly enough, they're all matching with the medium size for whatever reason. That was just kind of a lucky break. And that gives me a perfect excuse not to try to model these things, aside from the fact that nobody wants to see that. They're medium. I don't even know if I could fit mediums anymore. I've grown over the years. We had a child in 2018, and somehow I'm the one who got and kept the weight. I'm just over here Boshuda all the time now. In any event, what we've got here is this. It's finishing out the trilogy from our perspective, but starting the trilogy from the perspective of the product line. There is a Crazy Boxer set here for A New Hope. So the design is pretty much what we've seen before. Crazy Boxer, size whatever, in this case medium. We have an image of the boxer briefs, and it has boxer briefs inside, boxer briefs, but no inside on that one. The actual artwork here, of course, is that classic film poster, and it has the logo down here, dark with the outline. This is pretty close to what we see with some of those early home video releases once it goes to the smaller packages. Yes, mine are in those protective cases here, but kind of cool to see that. We saw that with Empire and Jedi also being similar artwork here. So they're really doing a pretty good job of emulating the covers without actually matching the covers, minus the stuff about the boxers themselves, of course. Then you've got the side that's meant to sort of be the packaging on your shelf, which says Disney for Star Wars, and then down here the Please Be Kind and Rewind sticker down there. And then again, these are treated as though these are sort of somehow packages that look like they're retail packages of a film, but actually more like someone recorded it off of television, in that it's not a package that loads from the bottom. Instead, it's designed as one that loads from the side, which you don't see very much. We saw it recently with some of that A&E stuff, but usually you don't see releases from the side. The side is usually more for when you buy a blank cassette and record something, and it kind of takes that route here. So we have our side here. We have the tab still in the artwork here, so if this was a real cassette, someone could put this in a VCR and record over whatever is on it. If you want to protect it, you would pop the tab out. We have the size here again. We have the title going across here as if it is written by hand in ink pen, blue ink, Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope. Then we have Crazy Boxer's logo over there. The top has a Crazy Boxer logo and the film logo. The bottom is blank. So pretty much following the pattern that we've seen before. The back, Crazy Boxer. Here is basically just the opening crawl with A Long Time Ago in a Galaxy Far, Far Away, so no need to read that. Size information, what it's composed of, Star Wars and StarWars.com with the copyright there. Again, the guide to what makes these boxer briefs so great. Thick stretch band, comfort stitch, breathability, soft touch. Then we have some logos there, symbols and whatnot, designed and distributed by Textus USA Inc., Crazy Boxer, product number, UPC, and stuff down there. The actual boxers, of course, are inside, and they are, again, kind of garish. Now, these aren't going to be ones like those Boba Fett looking ones that we saw recently. These are not going to be ones you'd want to wear outside because they're so freaking bright that you could walk around at night and not get hit by a car. But they are still pretty garish. So we once again have our little cardboard piece here to sort of fold them around. And here are the boxers. So we have Vader's face. We have the TIE fighters in front of sort of a pinkish Death Star. And you got to sort of pull it out here, but Star Wars in this very odd font for Star Wars there. And then Crazy Boxer at the top. And the back is effectively the same design, except instead of Crazy Boxer at the top, you have the Star Wars logo centered there. Yeah, just wow. Color scheme wise, it's a little odd, but I kind of like this color scheme a little bit better than, say, what they did with Boba Fett and Slave One. So it's a step up, I guess, in that regard. But oh yeah, once again, boxer shorts, or excuse me, boxer briefs, a cross between boxer shorts and briefs. Don't want to wear something that's kind of like shorts, so you're kind of flapping around? Don't visualize. Don't want to wear yourself some tidy whities? Well, get yourself some boxer briefs. They are the best of both worlds, or you could say they are trying to do both things and mastering neither. One of those. Anyway, so this is one of those oddball items. Again, if you are someone who is into home video adjacent stuff, then you can get the entire original trilogy now as a boxer brief set to go with maybe the way they did that for the t-shirts a while back, the Funko t-shirts and whatnot a while back, where it kind of looked like a double cassette package, that sort of thing. Or some of those notebooks that we've seen that are meant to emulate the clamshell cases, or the ones that are a little bit smaller, look like VHS cassettes that come from one of the celebrations. There are various forms of home video adjacent items like these. It's just a matter of what you choose to collect or not. I like it. I think it's kind of a goofy novelty thing. I want to add it to my Star Wars home video library, but as always, your mileage will certainly vary, as will probably the use you get out of any pair of boxer briefs, because if you keep them too long, they're going to start losing their threads, and yeah, just replace them. If your boxers are worn out, please replace them. Nobody wants to see that. And honestly, if it looks like this, they can't really help but see it because of the colors, so please, don't just be kind, rewind. Be kind, replace your worn out underwear. Well, that went a little weird. So, with that, we'll wrap up this episode. Thank you for watching, and may the Force be with the home video viewers, and those who choose to wear boxer briefs with Star Wars, rather than going Imperial or Republic Commando. You know what I mean?